So we've been through about 5 injections now, and unfortunately her lip just isn't getting any better. If anything, maybe getting a little bit worse. So I'm gonna have to call the vet today, and we may have to bring her in again. Hi, I was just calling. I brought my snake in there a couple weeks ago, and we were just doing treatments for it, and she's just not improving.
Okay. What's your last name?
P-H-E-L-A-N.
Just looking. See which doctor saw your snake. Looks like it was Dr. Maxwell.
Yes.
I could set you up. He's in tomorrow afternoon. I could set you up with a recheck appointment if you'd like, or I could leave a message for him to call you. Go from there if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I want to talk to him and see what he thinks I should do.
Okay. It won't be till tomorrow afternoon when he gets in office. What's a good phone number for you?
845.
Okay. I'll leave this on his desk or with your chart. He should give you a call back. He's usually in after 2 p.m. on Tuesdays.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, bye. So I didn't really get the answer I was looking for. The vet's gonna be out until tomorrow afternoon, and then he'll give me a call. Luckily, obviously it's not a big life or death situation, but I do wanna see that the abscess is improving. You know, it hasn't really done anything. So maybe it's not even some type of infection, as far as antibiotics should have done something at least, and nothing happened, so we'll see. Hey guys, so I did record some video today. It was me calling the veterinarian. I meant to do more, and honestly I just got caught up as far as you know, just some personal stuff, as well as went for a good run, and I've been sick for the last few days, so that's why I didn't put out a video last Saturday. I just haven't been feeling good. I'm still not really feeling right, but I mean, my energy's coming back now. So I'm excited to get more videos out, but this one I just kind of had to make a quick rant, kind of just tell you how I feel, tell you what's going on. So I've been going through a couple different options, and I believe I'm going to start some type of reptile supply company. I know which product I want to get out first, and then of course I'm also going to have corn snake breeding projects and stuff like that going at the same time. But quite frankly, those the point where I'm confident in selling animals maybe a few years away, as far as, you know, I'm going to hold a lot of things back working with palmettos and hopefully working with scaleless. I'm going to want to hold a lot of stuff back. So that's not going to bring me any type of income. And, you know, I don't want to have to depend on snakes as an income. So that's really where I am with that. So I've been trying to, you know, get in production this first product that I'm going to do. I'm actually going to make a hide, but I'm going to make it a little bit different. I've been getting in touch with different 3D printing companies and different designers to design it. As soon as I have a good amount of feet under me as far as details and palpable things to show you guys, I will. Because quite frankly, I want you guys to be involved in every little thing I do during this whole process. This is an idea that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I pretty much got rolling on it probably 2 to 3 years ago, but I never followed through because just the time that it was in my life, I didn't have enough money, I didn't have enough time, I didn't know exactly what to do. I was just a little bit more lost in a few different ways. The timing just wasn't right, and it seems like a much better time now. Quite frankly, I'm just in a spot where I can devote a lot more time to reptile stuff in general. And you know, when you have a product, you have to spend time on the marketing, you have to spend time on the production, you have to spend time with customers when you get customers. And quite frankly, I just wasn't ready for that back then. Also, I just wasn't sure what I was going to do with my life in general, and I think now I'm just a lot more certain that if I get this in production and I get it running, that, you know, I can make it successful. So that's really the plan. So I'm just gonna keep on plugging away on that. At the same time, I'm gonna keep on trying to get out great videos. I got a little, I really wanted to keep on putting out videos 5 days a week, and I missed a day because I was sick. So I was really kind of finding it hard to start again. For whatever reason, once you're doing something every day, and then for whatever reason, once you take a day off, you like kind of fall out of the pattern. So the easiest way to do it is just start. You may not feel it at first, and just keep on going. So that's what I'm trying to do, kind of power through some videos. But I also want it to be quality content, of course. So that's also a thing. I was kind of a little creatively drained. When you don't have energy and you've been sick, you kind of get creatively drained. As far as, it takes a lot of energy to get going and, coming up with ideas and concepts and different things for videos. And then also finding a good way to make it interesting as far as if I'm talking to these 3D printing manufacturers, like how am I going to make it interesting for you guys? And I just wasn't sure how I was going to do that today. Plus I didn't really want to put the conversation that I had particularly on speakerphone like I usually do. So that just didn't go through with, just didn't really match up for what I was planning. But I mean, I'm so pumped to, get things rolling. Another thing was today, I'm in the Army National Guard, so I did call my new unit here in Texas, and they said I might be doing 4 weeks of training consecutively, as well as probably another 2 to 4 weeks for another training. So I just got kind of down on the fact that, 4 weeks is a long time for me not to make videos. So I really have to figure out what I'm going to do about that. It's kind of a big, kill to my momentum as far as I'm not going to be putting out content, but I can't let that stop me from what I have to do right now. So I just want to keep that in mind that, when that bridge comes, I'll cross it. But for now, just keep on going. But I'm really excited to that being said, a large part of why I want to do this as far as a reptile supply company is I don't think that there's anyone exactly doing what I want as far as, first of all, high quality products. A lot of the products you're going to find in the hobby are going to be cheaply made China plastics. I just believe that people are doing things on the cheap to better their pockets rather than improving animals' lives and improving the keepers. So I really want to be keeper focused and most importantly animal focused. So I definitely want to make things like enclosures that make keeping one ball python a little bit more reasonable. And as well as, having heat mats that may have thermostats on them, that kind of stuff, to make it all-inclusive for someone who just wants one pet. I mean, there's just not enough products for someone who wants one pet. Do you expect someone who's going to spend $60 on a normal ball python, or if you're at a show, $20 on a normal ball python, you think they're going to spend a lot of money on an enclosure? You think they're going to go get an enclosure that's going to hold humidity? Probably not. You think they're going to go get a heat pad with a thermostat, spend probably $200 just on supplies for the snake when they paid $25 in the first place? It's just not going to happen. I think we need to be more reasonable and sell supplies that are going to work out for the animals, not just something easily made, something that's already on the market. So I really want to be creative and make new things, and which is going to improve keeping standards for even pet animals. I think too much we're worried about the broader picture on how to make big breeders' life easier, which I'm gonna have products that do that as well. But I think it's really important to focus on your pet level animals, because that's where you see the most husbandry mistakes. That's where you can make the biggest difference as far as the lives of animals, which is really what I'm concerned with. People beeping at me for making a U-turn. Yeah, so really what I want to do is make affordable products at a high quality in order to make keeping easier. And the only way I'm gonna be able to do this is, it's not gonna happen overnight. I'm not gonna come out with a lot of things first, but like I said, I'll have that hideout first. And part of it is saying that I'm going to do it so that I actually do it. If I tell you guys I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it. If I have it stuck in my head forever, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen. And quite frankly, you never know, even at this point, what's gonna happen, because I'm still talking to people, I'm still trying to figure stuff out. So I'll keep you going along the way. If some hiccup happens, I'll tell you guys. If something goes wrong with the process, I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys the whole process, because I mean, someone might be scared that someone's gonna take their idea, but quite frankly, I don't think many people are going to be willing to do the work to get the product out there, as well as believe in it as much as I do. So I just don't fear that me putting all this stuff out there is going to hurt me in any way. I think it's going to show you know, the difficulties that can happen with the process of getting a product out there, which is important to know, as well as how much I believe in it, how hard I'm gonna work to go towards this goal. And then also, you know, the different steps and iterations. The first thing I come out with maybe isn't the best, but I want people to see 10 years down the road, this is what I'm buying now. Like, this is what it started. It started as, you know, a very small thing. And, you know, part of it is documenting it for myself and being able to say, you know, this is where we started and this is where I'm going. And this video right now is just the start of things. This whole YouTube channel for the last couple months, it's just the start. You know, I think things are gonna be really happening here soon, as far as, you know, just making cognitive steps to keep on moving forward, keep on enhancing, you know, trying to start my business, trying to make this my whole life. You know, and I'm just so pumped to be able to do that. I'm so glad that I'm able to have this platform, YouTube, to, you know, bring you guys along with me. As far as this wasn't a possibility, you know, 20 years ago, someone starting a company, you know, you're doing it in your basement, all of a sudden company's there, you know, not a big deal. And then you try to advertise in magazines, stuff like that, and it's just a very different process today. Therefore, you know, I thank you guys so much for watching, and the fact that, you know, for the 150 people that are here right now, it's just crazy to think, talking to 140 people, you know, it's such a big deal to me, but also realize that, you know, we're going to grow together. As far as, I want to encourage you guys to do these kinds of things, and you guys are encouraging me, even at this point, to keep on going and keep on improving and keep on doing different things. So I want to thank you guys. That's going to be the end of this rant. If you're hearing this, thank you so much for listening, and, you know, just handling me talking in my car. That's really all this is, me ranting in my car. So thank you so much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. If you made it this far, you are most certainly on the team.